Hello, hello, my lovely and wonderful punks. Um, my overlays aren't working again. I don't know why. OBS is an evil and satanic program that exists to hurt me specifically and cause me grief. Alright, so, sorry that we're late again. Sleep schedules are just like really off. Part of it's probably because it's been so dark lately with all the rainstorms and such, so it's still like it stays dark all day. But yeah, we're probably gonna work on making it a little bit better. But at the moment, it just means that I might have to do late streams and short streams occasionally. I hope you all had a good weekend. Let's go ahead and pop over playing Control. Hello, Specs. Yes, the programs, they do the fire. You are first. And perhaps at the moment only. But yeah. For people who were here last time, and people who are going to watch the VOD, we got to a boss fight, and I very much struggled with it. And I found out a lot of things that are why the boss fight is so hard. For example, the reason I was having so much trouble grabbing the thing's balls and throwing them back at its face is that the launch grab reticule thingy is a white highlight, and the orbs have a white aura. So you can't see. Also, the fight is horribly, horribly balanced in favor of launch damage. So I'm just going to come back to it when I've maxed out launch damage. And until then, Philip, or whatever his name is going to have to sit there and keep staring at the refrigerator. Because I don't want to keep trying to fight with, I don't want to keep losing my stuff. I don't want to do one of those. We can do these other these other missions, like what a mess, for Adi though. Plants, mold, clog. Let's do plants. Central research. Ritual division. Nah, central research. Let's go talk to and plant. How you doing, Specs? How was your weekend? Didn't have much of a weekend? Aw, that's too bad. Hope mine was more eventful and positive. Yeah. On Friday evening, I went out to a buffet with friends. And then on... okay, hold on, game. Game, need you to take a moment, think, load your files. There we go. Saturday was tabletop, and we got to do this this big scene. It's it's the Strength of Thousands, which is a published campaign by Paizo, and are we gonna load? There we go. It's the magical school style story. Set in set in Paizo's kind of Africa inspired country. Uh, damn magic sphere. So anyways, they got to... they basically get to graduate multiple times. So that as they reach like different ranks. And this was their first graduation. Become my employee. There we go. And it was celebrated by magically crafting a mask. And so each of them had to think about what their mask was going to be, what it would look like, what it would represent. One player felt kind of bad because they were like, "Oh, I thought we were just picking a shape. Give me a little bit more time to think about like its significance." But yeah, in the end, it worked out. Everyone made something I think that they like. Whoop. And yeah, I think we had a good time. I think I'm just going to jump down there. There we go. Talk to plants, Research Central. Oh, these plants? Which plants need talking to, Adi? There are many. And then yesterday, actually yesterday was kind of eventful too. Emmy and I watched a lot of... Haha, you fool. We watched a bunch of One Piece, and we reached the 1000th episode of One Piece. Alright, the plant wall, perhaps? Hello. No. Which plants do I talk to, and how do I do that? Plants. Plants? I need to find the ones that are wilting. No cameras. No cameras. Ah, I missed. There we go. No cameras. Okay. I found one. There we go. No? No. Okay. Okay, I guess we're just going to keep wandering around and try to find more wilty plants. It looks like maybe 6 of them. Here we go. Do. Yellow. They look like they're mostly smaller plants, so maybe I'll stop checking these bigger ones. Hello. There's one. Meow. I'm surprised that we still haven't opened this shortcut. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Alright, that's got to be leaving the area. So we want to... Pretty sure they're going to stay in this area. None in there. Aha. Oh, no. This was a letter. A glimpse into paranatural synchronicity and the unseen connections. Introduction. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It's how we rationalize events connected to no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road. Now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it a mission to reliably reproduce redacted behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refer to file redacted for full report. Well, I'm glad I picked that up, but that is not, in fact, a plant. Feels like Resident Evil shooting these. Oh. Hello, Hissman. Mine. You want to do something? Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, I can dominate you? Welcome to the team, sir. You are a valued employee, Mr. Supervisor ID FQ603. Extremely valued. You just stay here and do guard work, okay? Okay, I trust you. Have a good day. We'll talk about your payment later. Plant. Hey, welcome in, Mischief. I'm not that small. Alright, what's in here? Oh, is it just a shortcut? Okay. Are there any toilet plants? Coffee. Hmm. Yellow. Yellow. See, there's like one, maybe two more. Whoopsie. Going to do secret stuff that Drag can't know about? Oh, you're going to go stream? Drag hasn't been here in yellow in weeks. I think his sleep schedule's I think his sleep schedule's good. I think we were only someone he was able to watch because his sleep schedule was so fucked up. Aw, our friend left and he left us some juicy crafting stuff. You're going immersed? I don't even know what that means. Very different. Oh, okay. Sorry. I saw my neighbor outside doing something and I wasn't sure what it was. It appears that they are cleaning out their car with a trash bag. Where plant? Okay, I already checked up there. Let's double check. Make sure I didn't miss anything. That's the elevator. Yeah, we got that plant. Yeah, you were missing letters. Alright, have a nice stream, Mischief, when you do. Also, hello, Theo. Welcome in. No plant in here. You know English? I don't know. English is kind of a goofy language. I wouldn't recommend it. The fuck? Where's the plant? Already got this one. That goes to parapsychology. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, maybe in this shelter? Nope. We already went down that way. That's gotta lead to, like, different areas. Ah, here's one. Plant. It means you can hire people. You had so much on the job training. The entire video game's been on the job training. Figured out why the DLC never opened. Got the game from the Humble Monthly. Came with Standard Edition. Doesn't have the DLC, and we can't buy it anymore because it's delisted. That's weird. Why would they delist it? Alright. Ah, there's the last plant. Alright, here we go. Hurry. Away! Alright. Now... clear the mold in the containment center of the medical wing. Clear the clog in the pump station. Let's do the mold. Dr. Ector, or How I Learned to Stop Punking and Love the Mysterious Government Agency. Hi, CME, welcome in. They merged all the listings into the Ultimate Edition, but never made the old Standard Edition include the DLC. Oh. That's annoying. I think we go this way. Does this let us fast travel? No. This just takes us up and down. Okay. Oh. Is this a sideways elevator? This is a sideways elevator. I never watched it on the map before, but... yeah, that was a sideways elevator. Well, the good news is that there's a warp right here. Alright. Do I have enough points to upgrade launch? Yes. Which I guess we're going to do, because otherwise I'm going to struggle with bosses. You just ate gumbo. Oh. It's a fast way to travel left and right, is it? I would love some gumbo. Please share. Where are we going? Containment Medical Wing. Okay. I guess logistics is the closest. In order to finish the game, you either have to buy the game again, get a remedy to fix the edge case because Steam doesn't do shit about these situations, or Yarhar. Yeah. It's really rude of them, because you said you got it from a Humble. Really rude of them to list the incorrect version on Humble. Alright. Yeah, up and to the left, I think. Yeah, this way. Alright. Let's fight some mold. Eradicate the mold. Okay, I assume that's just going to be a fight. Oh, I can open this door now. That's a stinky room right there. Nope. Can't go in there. I can open the door, but I cannot go in. I can open this door. Huh. Interesting. Doop-a-doop boop. Treasure! Oh, a radio I can turn on. That isn't a desk. That's a piece of wood over two dressers. Or, two, what would you call them? Filing cabinets. Interesting. I don't think this is where I was supposed to go, but I've made a big circle. Alright. This is where we fought the mold last time. I like that Adi's carts are around wherever you need to do the mission. Alright, are they gonna spawn again? Blood, thank you for the 34 months. It's National Beaver Day. Let's celebrate our favorite beaver movie. I'm not a beaver. Beavers don't have fur on their tails. And hello, Thomas. Welcome in as well. Whoa. Okay. I forgot I'm not supposed to pause the game. Kill the mold. This feels like it's leading us to the next section. Yep, it is. So we need to go back. Alright, we're starting to get combat music. Hello? Combat encounter? Hello? Was that the right thing to do? Yes, yes. I got progress on my load bar. Okay. Just need to destroy these, big white splotches. And I assume at some point that will summon monsters. Alright, none over here. No more in this middle section. I don't think. Redeem woke? What redeem? Oh, yeah. The overlays aren't working today. I don't know why. Every once in a while, OBS is just like, I don't feel like doing your overlays. So any of the sound-based ones probably won't work. No, that doesn't count. Hi, babe. You going to go on your walk?
Yeah, have fun streaming.
I will. You be careful out there.
I won't.
Oh no. The tornado bandits are going to get her. Also a skunk? What about a skunk? I am a skunk. Yeah, it would be nice if OBS would just be nice to me. I really don't know what it is. I could have stopped the stream and closed it and reopened it. Sometimes that fixes it, but I'd already started the stream and I didn't want to. Where am I supposed to go? Hello, senior officer. Ow. This is not a good room to fight you in. No real cover, no real clean angles to throw things at. That was a horrible place for that to appear. Oh, my neck hurts. So your first day on the, I guess it's not so much new job, just new location, went pretty well, Blood? Oh, I'm here. Alright. Fast travel. Logistics. Oh, this is logistics. Is it? Okay. I saw the plants and assumed that I was back in the other place. It's super chill? Awesome. I hope it remains super chill. I guess I haven't been keeping up. Did something happen at the old location, or did you just request a move, or what's up that you were able to move someplace new? There might be some through there, but I take constant damage while in there, so I don't think that's where I'm supposed to go. And I know if I know that if it is, it's not something I can do yet. Beep, beep. Lost the contract. Ah. I guess someone else was offering it for cheaper. That or they're being persnickety. Alright, I don't see any I'm not sure what I'm supposed to find. You don't think you mentioned it much in the venue, but you bitched in Mozelle's server some? Yeah. I caught a little bit of it in Mozelle's server. Ah, there's one. Hello, sir. Change to the Pierce. We're just gonna fight at this doorway? I like that I keep turning invisible because the game's like, this is too close. Ah. Another employee successfully hired. I like how chill he is now. Up. Thank you for killing what I assume was a bot, Dr. Blood Vomit. Alright, sir, have you seen any mold? Oh, it regrew the packets. I can just kill the same ones again. Why am I invisible still? Well, guys, I've learned stealth technology. Less good news, the foster we were hoping to adopt a pair of cats from. Stupid bot, yeah. There's been a lot of them lately. I don't know if they can detect that my views are down or... Oh, our employee left for the day. Ah, there we go. I did it. Alright, well, I don't know why I'm invisible now. I hope to regain my corporeal form someday, but for now, let's clear the clog. I don't know if these What a Mess missions are like repeatable or if they're just regular side quests. Hopefully after we fast travel, I'll regrow my body. Boop. I didn't get any skill points for that. Lame. The pumps is where I want to go. Is it the coolant pumps? Pump station. Maintenance pump station. Pump station isn't quite on there. Where is the pump station? Looking at the map. It might be that unlabeled room in the coolant pumps. I guess we'll try that. Went with another adopter. Sorry, I got distracted. Nah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry that he went with someone else, but I'm sure you'll get a chance at some point. In the meanwhile, I know you got other puppies and kibbities to pet. But yeah, I hope... I know how it can feel. I volunteered at a cat shelter for a while, and it was rough seeing some of the animals go to places where I was like, Okay, I appear to have a body again. And I'm going to head towards the pumps. Because I'm going to assume that's where the pump station is. Because it's not on my map. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Whee! And coolant pumps. Power plant, coolant pumps. Clear the clog. Well, there's his thing. Ah, yeah, clog complaint. When did I get a new multimedia? HRAs. Huh. We must have passed this at some point. Oh boy. Hi, darling. It won't be quick. So, very good props to the actor. They did a good job. Not just going with a completely different personality for like when he's tired and serious. You could still catch the like bits of humor and the love of metaphor. There was another cat we saw who was a very old gentleman you and the housemates were interested in. He was very scrangly, and I kind of hope you could give him a good home for his remaining years if you can talk Jim into going for him. You can't hear the game. Ah, come on. Why did nobody tell me the game audio was muted? God, I hate OBS. I hate OBS so much. Why don't you have source-based audio? Or scene-based audio. Oh, I hate it so much. Thank you, Blood. Okay. I'll watch this again for anyone who since no one got to hear it. Gives me a chance to drink some pop.
I've been fielding questions recently.
You're fine, bud.
Regarding HRAs.
Hi, Drag. Welcome
What do they
in.
for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway? Fuck.
Also, making an accident
Despite
look
what you may have
accidental, very impressive.
heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
Okay. And the correspondence. Clog complaint. That gross blockage down in the water system's back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? And why the hell does Adi keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him too. Guess that's just his brand is crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner. Extreme strength. I'm kidding, it won't be painless. Yeah, I think that's what they were hinting at. Alright. I keep seeing just, like, a very small bit of my neighbor's car out of the side of my vision. And thinking
Hello
that it's somebody
again,
coming
Mr.
back.
Clog.
Mr.
You
Krog.
really let yourself go.
Can I shoot through here? No. Interesting. Alright. What's this say? Water cooler procedures. Ooh, we got another thing. Simulacrum AI 53-key flourish. Yeah, it's the return of the flourish. No unique procedures required. If the item's form is different than any previously reported, then make a note describing the new form. The object's true shape and appearance are unknown. It has been known to take the form of the following objects: a ring of keys, lunchbox, wrench, microscope, stapler, glasses, mail, tube, spoon. The item is able to adopt the physical forms of items in the immediate vicinity. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself whenever it changes form. Is this just Prop Hunter? It's Prop Hunter. This only occurs when it's unobserved physically and digitally. Because of this, the transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting formula I.14 or I.32 causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. The item was initially discovered by the Bureau itself. Whether an agent brought it inside, intentionally or otherwise, or it resided here prior to the Bureau's arrival in the oldest house is unknown. You meant to have drawn a first revision of the map of your map yesterday? Still haven't actually done it? Ah. Well, I'm sure you'll get around to it soon, Jag. It's all good. Alright, we got a power spot. I assume that's going to open things. And then we'll be able to shoot it. Oh, can't go through there. Alright. Up. There we go. I see. This is going to be a little bit of a little puzzle. How do you open the doors in the right order to get all of the thingies? Mm-hmm. Oh, no, not that one. This one? Whoop. Boom. And then give me that. Activate the draining pump. Is that what I was supposed to do?
We should go down there to clear out the rest of it.
Ah. We've dispensed the flourish. It went down. Down, down. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Hello, Mr. Clog, Mr. Flourish. I need to shoot your polyps. Did I just miss? Polyp. 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 It does not like me shooting it from behind. Polyp. Holy shit.
Goodbye, Mr. Clog.
There we go.
I sincerely hope we never meet again.
Hooray! We cleared the clog. I kept missing. It really looked like I was shooting it, though. Very rude. Alright. So now that we've completed some of our janitorial duties... Skunks? Skunks go up. Hello, Jova. How are you? Drag, would you mind shouting out Jova? Jova streams now. The beep boop skunk does streaming. It already has some cool people who hang out with them, like the last seahorse. Ah, come on. I don't want to fight you. I am going to leave. You should hit the bed? Yeah. Get some sleep, Drag. I'll try to be up earlier tomorrow so that hopefully you can catch more of the stream. Doing good? Friend visited this weekend, got to try on some new clothing? Hell yeah. That's always nice. Gets out the boxing glove. Silly people. You're all so silly. Alright. Send me a pic? Sure. While I wait on that, let's... Nope, wrong. Pause. Something with hit the bet? I don't know if that works. Ammo cost while levitating down. Interesting. And personal mods. Launch efficiency. Alright. Boop-a-doop. Abilities. I guess we're going to continue to level up launching because the game is horribly balanced. Okay, let me look. Aww. That looks really nice. I like the boots a lot. Those are very cute boots. Wonder when I'm going to get my additional weapons. I guess maybe I need to upgrade them some more. Hope the map will be really cool. You can read up ideas if I want. Yeah. Give me a ping. Or you already gave me a ping. It's the thread inspects the server, right? Yeah, I will look. Yeah, I got confused because you pinged me in the general chat and I was like, what am I looking at? And then I saw that someone else had pointed out the thread. I will look at the thread some more. I could upgrade Shatter. I don't really care to upgrade Shatter. Still don't have enough house memories to upgrade my mod creation ability. Don't really care to make jukebox tokens. Make a jukebox token. This is the extrasensory lab. I believe we still haven't found the extrasensory lab. Investigate the safe room. Ah, yes, the anchor. And then the fridge duty and the jukebox. Okay, we can do this one. Containment sealed threshold hall. And then we can go back to the main mission because I don't think I've got any other main quests. There we go. Okay, alright. Yeah, I need to shower. I'm definitely gonna shower after stream. Returns to the sealed threshold to contain the anchor altered item that Harwitz and the Rangers. Okay. So, we'll go this way. I think so. I hear the clocks. It's bathrooms. I guess I go this way. It seems to be a dead end. I don't remember. I'm going the wrong way, that's for certain. Okay. Was there a door I missed? Good night, Jag. Have a good sleep. I hope you feel well. Oh, is it in here? Yeah, it's through the clocks. Clocks, 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 clocks. Boop, boop, boop. Hello. Oh, come on. There we go. Wah! How you doing today, Thomas? There we go. No more healing. Come here. Come here. Have you heard about our 401k program? There we go. That always gets them. Welcome to employment, Mr. Not a Helldiver. Employ. Employ. Good job, employees. The dock director thanks you for your service. Now where the fuck am I supposed to go?
This is the safe room Will showed me.
Cool.
The one with the altered item inside.
Threshold Management Retrospective Threshold 9-D. Summary. Threshold with effect redacted manifested in the containment sector in the middle of the redacted department. Simultaneously, numerous redacted appeared in the area, injuring and killing many redacted. After rescue operations were completed and redacted, Rangers were sent in to discover the Threshold's epicenter. The sheer amount of redacted made the expedition impossible. I'm pretty sure these redacteds are saying clock. The area was sealed off after removing the clocks proved an impossible task. The department was relocated and the area abandoned. Researchers theorized the Threshold introduced unstable matter to our dimension, which adopted the form of the redacted as redacted when introduced to more stable redacted. Refer to file 9513981 for full report. Okay. Progress.
Great. More clocks.
And a little flashlight, perhaps? Some light. I heard a voice. That's a hole. Alright, let's stabilize. Doing well, waiting on a PC repair place to get back to you so you can work on them, with them resolving an issue that got some artwork started. Basically, you tried to replace your thermal place, remounted the cooling fan, and when you went to turn the PC, turned on, but not the cooling fan. Ah, interesting. I need somebody who's computer smart to look at my computer too, because I need I probably need my thermal paste changed, and I definitely need a better like a direct cooling unit of some sort. I wonder if I'm supposed to go there. I have no idea if I can levitate long enough to get across this. Love the anchor though. Looks very cool. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, okay. Goodbye, anchor. Oh, is this a boss fight now? This is a boss fight now.
What is that?
Hello. Defeat the anchor. Alright.
It's making more clocks?
Well. I'm not a fan of games where, like, fall damage is so big. It's really easy. In 3D spaces, I should say. I don't mind 2D platformers because you can see everything. But in 3D spaces, it's really easy to accidentally fall to your death because you can't see in every direction. Alright, let's give this fight another try. Also, the fact that it starts with this big jump seems very unnecessary. I guess it's trying to, like, introduce you to the mechanic of the fight. So I have to go from location to location, and I need to shoot the anchor.
What the fuck
I
is
assume.
that? It's making more clocks?
Okay. Okay, so I can only really shoot it if it points at me. Alright, is it going to go in a predictable pattern? We'll see. Yes. Okay. Well, let's see if the pattern continues. Alright. Are you going to reverse direction, or are you just going to keep moving around? Alright. Open up. Oh, we've got some regular enemies now. Serve me. Alright, open up. Any more regular enemies? No? Okay. I'm just gonna wait for it to turn around. I don't feel like just flying. If you're not back by end of the stream, have a good one. No worries, Thomas. Take care. Open up. I guess the idea is that if you don't fly around, you're going to be pressured by more exploders, but... Open up.
That must be the old diner.
I should have just stayed over there. Alright. Hello, Mr. Anchor. You telling me agents couldn't deal with this? They suck ass.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
No, that one was easy. Alright, I gotta fly back now? Alright. Okay. Well. Looks like that means we can upgrade our launch damage again. 2 more points and we can max out launch damage, and then maybe we can try the refrigerator boss again. Astral constructs, weapon forms. Ah, we can upgrade the grip. The final mod slot and increase the base weapon damage. Absolutely. Upgrade any weapon to level 3. Nice. Alright, there we go. So we can go ahead and give the grip another upgrade. Sure, ammo costs while levitating until I find something better. Case files. Anchor procedures. Ocelot's Anchor, A11-UE. We have seen info about this one already. Containment procedure. Blackrock paneling successfully prevents manifestation of the sphere. Description. Altered effect. A Trotman-style anchor made of iron with a wooden stock. Surfaces rusted in places. Weight is 3,789 pounds. The item generates a persistent blank sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. The sphere is always generated at a precise point in relation to the item, specifically redacted horizontal feet and redacted vertical feet from the redacted of the anchor. Appendix 4/25/1983. Redacted. Ranger First Class was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit with dedicated oxygen line at redacted AM Eastern Standard Time. After 10 minutes and 13 seconds inside the sphere, Redacted's oxygen line was cut at the sphere's border by an unseen force. All agents in the room during Redacted's entry into the sphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, and loss of fingernails within an hour of one another. Ranger Redacted has been declared MIA, presumed dead. Okay. Find the prime candidate program. In the containment sector. Alright. I'm going to assume it's that area on the left of the Panopticon. Maybe it's somewhere else? I've not really been given an exact location to check. There's a lot of things off of the turntable. Loss of fingernails? That's what they said. We'll go to the Panopticon entry for now. Maybe Frank can tell us where it's at. Is my chat box working? No, none of my overlays are working for some reason. Every once in a while, I'll start a stream and OBS will just be like, yeah, no, I'm just not going to load your overlays. No chat, no Ko-fi link, no Firebot sounds. Alright, well, it could be over there. That's walled, but I don't want to die to fall damage trying to fly over there, but that might be where we're supposed to go. I'll see if I can go left from up here. Hello again. This is... I do not like this as a spawn location for enemies. Knocked you out of the air. Like, can this be opened? Can this be rotated? Was I supposed to talk to someone in particular? I'm gonna go see if I can talk to Frank. Mischief, thank you for the care package. Give me just a sec. Hello, Frank.
Listen to this. Containment failure in Panopticon cell 69.
Yo! 69 dudes.
I do not see what is humorous about an escaped paranatural entity originating from cell 69, sir.
But you just said it. Come on, you guys. It's funny.
I like Frank. Hold on, I need to clear some old care package redeems. There we go.
Hi there, ma'am. How's the fridge repair coming along?
Poorly.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Alright, no. Can I open... There we go. Jesse goes back to Central Executive reunite with her brother Dylan, changed by the hiss, tells Jesse to go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector to discover the ugly truth about the Bureau. Jesse agrees, but in truth, she plans to go there for the slide projector, the object of power Dylan revealed to be the cause of the hiss invasion. Okay. So, no, it's not telling me where I need to go. So I could go... I could try and go into the turntable and see if that's where it's supposed to be. I've got an area in security that that we haven't checked out. Uh-huh. 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 I don't feel like fighting you guys. blow yourselves up so that I don't have to fight you. Ah, here we go. Prime Candidate Program. God damn it. I was out of juice. Alright. Hello, would you like to work for me? Would you like to be a bomb in my employ? Work for me. I need health doodles. There we go. Blowing each other up. Oh, the Emmy returns. Hi, Emmy.
Hello.
What did you get from the store Andor box? Oh, a letter for me.
Yes.
From my mom, even though it says my dad. I am 100% sure it's from my mom. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. I'm gonna open my mail chat. You're just gonna have to chill there for a second while I do. Aw. Well, Mom sent me $300 for no reason.
Oh. Great.
So,
How sweet of her.
yeah. She sent a card and it just says, "Hi, Sammy. Just a little to help you out. Love, Mom."
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. Well, let me endorse it, and then you can endorse it to be deposited. Since PayPal I think they got rid of their check cashing program, and if they didn't, they made it very difficult. There we go. Checkbox for remote deposit. And then... And I will send her a message after stream saying thank you. Actually, I will take a shower after stream, and then I'll send her a message. That's sweet. Yeah, my mom's really supportive, and I really appreciate it. She's been going through a lot right now. Both of my grandmas are being extremely violent towards her. And my dad's not being super supportive because he's the kind to, like, solve every problem by going and working. Ah, come on, dude. I was talking about my mom. Get employed. So she's been having it rough, and we don't text super often, but I've been trying to be like, hey, you can reach out to me if you need to. Oh, I didn't want to activate it. I wanted to read the thing that I picked up. Okay. We've doxed yourself live on stream? Did I? I said my own name. I don't care if people know my name. Jesse learns of a secured altered item in the Synchronicity Lab. Okay. Case files. Mirror supplement. Victorian mirror. AI 60-UE. Background redacted. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in redacted Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Supplementary materials. Date, August 18th, 1915. We certify that the case of Mrs. Redacted has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Imaginary female trouble, Jesus Christ. Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Mrs. Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction is past. Signed, Dr. Redacted. Oh, 1915. Next, she's not gonna care if chat knows she's a skunk. I am a skunk, and that's fine to know. Prime candidate program. People can.
New prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
Sir, you want to talk to me on the phone? Oh, let's scoot back a little before we talk to him on the phone. Time for that hotline. What's up, buddy?
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6. Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents. They're gone. Casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife.
You are obsessed with failure,
We
sir.
weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two. P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Okay, so you said we'll take him in, we'll train him, we'll raise him up. You put him in a tiny cell with a uncomfortable bed, a toilet, and television access and questioning. Like, you didn't like throw him in with the soldiers so he could get that sense of camaraderie. You didn't do anything with him. You raised a man child. You guys are bad. Oh, they've detected me. We got a lot of explodey boys. There's a healer orb somewhere. There's the orb. What's up?
Just give it back so you can hold on to it just in case.
Oh yeah. Let me know when it clears.
Yeah.
Don't man-child shame Miv. I will shame all the man-children. Oh, come back here. I want you to be... We haven't had an orb before. DEI hire. Fucking Republicans. Oh, come on. Hey! Okay, I've got healing. It'd be nice if this would stop making my vision go blurry. There we go. Alright. I win. Give me things. Where did my orb go? Did he leave? I think he left. Why are my employees always leaving me? P6. Okay. Oh, we got a twisty hallway. Neat. Alright, and then we got a downstairs. Got a shelter. Let's go check that out. Treasure for me? Ah. So, there's a lot of places I can go at the moment. Alright, I guess we'll start going down the warped hallway. That's a dead end. That was weird. I don't know why I jumped. Alright, nothing down here. Let's see if we go upstairs. Cool. Just goes into darkness. Okay, there's a wall. Hey, treasure. Give to me. Remote that. And there's something here as well. Bright Falls supplement. AWE-35. Alice Wake. Hey, we got another reference to Alan Wake. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of redacted memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during the manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, referred to the Creator's Dilemma and the file regarding the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. See Prime Candidate Program for more details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York and Olympia. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Notes: a monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. Alright. I feel like I'm going to have to, at some point, play the Alan Wake games. Let's see how they connect to this. Alright. We went down there. So, it looks like we need to go through one of these side areas now. Things. Was that something? No. Nothing there. Can I open this door? There we go. Alright, and that's just connecting us back. Closed cases. Alright, let's see if there's anything else in here before we go through another door. P6. P7. I'm pretty sure we're P7. Alright, where to start? P7, P6. I wonder if there used to be more doors here, and the house was like, we can close that up. All right. There we go. Can I? No. There we go. Bright Falls summary. Bright Falls AWE-35 and event summary. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington, resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating a AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Event response. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker, see redacted, that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, Washington, referred to events investigated in 1970, 1976, 1978. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, refer to the 1970 redacted Thomas Zane, 1976, 1978, Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to redacted instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possibly an object of power, that redacted missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. So yeah, Alan Wake was a prime candidate for sure, and he had a whole scenario going on with him that maybe at some point I will play. Oh boy, we get another puppet video. You guys ready?
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains.
Brains. Tasty.
Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions! So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
I really want to know what's up with the Threshold kids, because there's no way they intentionally made the video like that.
I want the big chair.
Too bad.
What if I don't want the big chair? Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
Everyone wants the big chair.
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Yeah, I gotta know what's up with that. Dragoon, welcome in. Thank you for the care package. Do a big stretch. I'll have a little drink. Blood, if you're still around. If you'd shout out Dragoon. Oh! How was your weekend, Dragoon? Oh, big stretch. Okay. Okay. You're not? Tragic. I'll miss you. Chair? Chair.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Coffee soap? Coffee soap. Last scene. Review. Classified. Okay. Jesse Faden movement tracking. Subject, Jesse Faden, P7. Regarding eastward movement, cause of concern. 9/24, 2019, departs Cheyenne, Wyoming. We're going to see how good I am at remembering my state shortenings. 9/24, 2019, arrives in Sydney, Nebraska. 9/25, departs Sydney, Nebraska, arrives in Des Moines, Iowa. 9:30, departs Des Moines, Iowa, arrives in Chicago, Illinois. On the 8th, departs Chicago and arrives in South Bend, Indiana. On the 11th, departs South Bend, Indiana, and arrives in Cleveland, Ohio. On the 19th, departs Cleveland, Ohio, and the next day arrives in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. And then on the 29th, departs Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, and arrives in New York City. Okay, that's roughly a straight line. I assume that around now is when that is. 2019. How's the world of control going? It's going good. Oh, we need to... Yeah, there we go. Clear that. Alright, that's progress. I don't want that. Ooh, audio file.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties?
Slow down.
Drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No, that's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
That is a shitty psychiatrist with an agenda they are pushing.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Yeah. Alright, let's check out P6.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us.
just so you know.
But
I did do the thing I said where I was going to put a trap on the windowsill to see if that helps. So
Mhm.
hopefully that'll do something.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know.
Uh-huh.
And I'm probably going to go shower while you're streaming, so that way you can go when you're done.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we've got ants super bad. Like, just crazy numbers of ants. We put out traps, and then the maintenance guy came and sprayed poison, and then he came and sprayed poison again and gave us more traps. We're hoping that it'll take care of the ant problem, because it's gross. We hate it. We've been trying to do everything we can to keep surfaces clean and stuff like that, but once we had poisoned several surfaces and laid out traps, they just moved to the trash can, and so we had to lay out traps near the trash can. We're hoping that they die. Alright, video.
Wishing won't change things.
Hi, Dr.
Finding
Darling.
the projector will.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Thank you for the care package, Mischief. You guys needed to hire some, like, psychologists, sociologists, teachers. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, okay. Those are both cleared. Dylan Faden transcript. Federal Bureau of Control. Transcript of conversation. Subject Dylan Faden for review by Dr. Darling. Excuse me. Confidential. Note, subject was alone during this outburst. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore, and I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase, fuck off, numerous times before being sedated at 17:53. Yeah, you guys should have done better with the mental health. P6 victim autopsy. Case summary. Agent killed during redacted involving redacted codename P6. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injuries to the head and neck, excessive trauma in the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between L1 and L2 vertebrae, avulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right, blunt force injuries of extremities, abrasions, lacerations, and contusions of the extremities, dislocation of left and right elbow, dislocation of left and right knee. After examination, it was determined the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the redacted was contorted through his redacted. Alright, I'm going to guess that at the very least, Dylan has telekinesis. Hi, Gremlin. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, what's this? Candidate P7 outfit. Oh. I bet it's a ugly-looking jumpsuit. Why would I ever pick an ugly-looking jumpsuit? Entropic Echo. Button. Okay.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's
Yeah.
the place to start looking.
Transit Corridor, Turntable, Ordinary AWE, Prime Candidate Program. Okay. You have a good weekend, Gremlin? You do anything cool? Ah, we got dudes. Hello. Employee! Employee. Employee! Yes, become my employees. Good job, men. Stand down. And by that, I mean stand very, very down. And by that, I mean explode your head. That's a direct order. Thank you. Finished the post-game of Trails Through Daybreak 2. Played some Pathfinder. Oh, hell yeah. Love playing Pathfinder. We had a big moment in our Pathfinder game this weekend. Work chat, dead dog. Oh boy. I didn't hit the button right. Pathfinder is good? Yeah. You play 1E or 2E? 1E's fine, but we've been playing 2E and it's really great. Federal Bureau of Control. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It'd be rotting in the box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining at me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Ah. Fantastic. The nice thing about my hiring program is that you get to retire within 30, 40 seconds, maybe a minute. GM first and an employer in the second. Nice. What do you play in the game that you play in? There's an elevator. Okay. Check that out in a minute. Let's go this way. I'm really excited for later this year we're going to get a book with the Commander and the Guardian, and they both look really fun. Wood, Earth, Air, Kineticist, mostly area control defender. Hell yeah. I love that there's actual tanking options in Pathfinder nowadays. Shipping manifest, Willow AWE, inventory list of recovered materials, a hollow sphere, stone-like material, vitrified soil, redacted, pieces of various sizes and colors, animal carcass, possibly canine, rusted metal bucket, leather wallet, aged shotgun cartridge. All materials go to the investigation sector for further analysis. Kineticist is a very silly class, yeah. Emmy in my last campaign was a wood and metal kineticist, and in my current campaign, Moselle is playing a water kineticist, and both of them were Kunrasu, which I love. I love Kunrasu. I think they are one of the most interesting playable races. Moselle's water Kunrasu is named Moist. Oh, hello. That was cheesy. Alright, down we go.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates.
Yeah.
Experiments.
The little tree Aeon guys? Yeah. Yeah, so their actual selves, for anyone who doesn't know, you can look them up. They're very cool. they are little orbs of starlight that that just kind of manifest into the world, specifically in Wangi, which is the fantasy Africa of Pathfinder. And they grow a body out of a tree around themselves, but it can take literally any shape. So yeah, you could have a humanoid, or you could have 6 arms, or you could be a giant hand holding the orb, or you could be a pedestal, or you could be a shrine to your god, or in the cases of my 2 players, Emmy's was a really big golem inspired by Frankie from One Piece, because it was a pirate-themed tabletop. And Mozelle's Moist is a biblically accurate angel. They're a bunch of, like, roots connected between 2 concentric circles. Wish you knew about them when you were building, but you are but a sweet, simple dwarf. Nice? Hell yeah. They're really cool. They both commissioned art, and it's great. Moselle, actually, her character is one of the characters that pops up now when you search Konrasu. Because there are so few results for it. That's... Ah. Interesting. Investigate you? No. Now I can. Oop-a-doop. Keep up the good work, employees. Alright, I think we've secured the area. That's the other nice thing about Konrasu, because since nobody is... Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I can't get there yet. I need to take the control point. Because there's so few Konrasu out there, when you search for Konrasu, you don't get fucking AI results. Drives me crazy how much AI shit there is clogging up search results everywhere. Even better? Yeah. New York City subway. Oh, we have access to the subway through the oldest house. Now that's interesting.
We're going back home.
Are we now?
Of course we are.
If you say so.
It started there, and it's never gone away.
Are we actually going to leave the oldest house? That would be pretty weird. Ah, yes. Mold. Can I go in here? Nope. At some point, I must get an upgrade that lets me go into mold rooms. Hello. No? Fuck that up. Are we not? There we go. Hidden location. Typewritten page supplement. Typewritten page AI83-KE. Background. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that was linked to the investigation sector. The page had been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with the symbol of a spiral redacted. Appendix, text transcribed from the item. For 10 years, I have tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here, they are all the same. It's a hideous trap, my every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I know for sure that I escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable words in the scratched out portion. Falls, Bright Falls, Haunting, Wake, Alan Wake, Light Switch, Ocean, Too Late, and the final sentence, You've been warned. More references to Alan Wake. Whee! Hello, Graham. How are you? Are you a baby? Yeah, he's a baby. He's a little baby. Teeny tiny baby. He's a stinky baby. Graham Cracker. Alright. I think I need 3 to cap this. Yeah. Alright. Can I make anything? Nope. Nope. I don't care about those. Don't want to do board countermeasures. Stinky little baby man. It's true. He is a stinky little baby man. Alright. Ah, the turntable. Access the ordinary AWE area by rotating the turntable. You got it.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
Well, yeah.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Open. Why is there one of those here? Also, there's mold here? Too many things in this area. Which is not good, because this is the fucking train to other parts of the world. Deleting those enemies real good? Hell yeah. Pew, 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 pew. A shooty good gun woman. I'm the Dr. Ector. And I can shoot a gun anyone.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
Yes, I understand.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Huh, I wonder. Work chat, teeth. Guess who had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. Alright, well, I can press the button in a second. Let's do that first. Button.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Is it the scary thing? It's probably this mold. Is that gonna explode? There we go. Whee! I'm gonna hit some more.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
There we go. Continue towards the ordinary AWE area. This is, yeah, just back in here. Okay. And that should be straight back, I imagine. Wow, wow. Pleasure. Remote thought. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Ordinary AWE turntable prime candidate program. Okay. Is there anything here? Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm hungry. I think tonight's going to be like a leftovers tiny meals night. Oh, it's one of you guys. Ow! Is it two of you guys? God damn. You would think that the dash would get you far enough away, but it doesn't. They need to clean their massive turntable track contraptions more often. It's true. Tiny meals for tiny skunk? No, not tiny. I need big meals because I'm big. We've got leftover mac and cheese with kielbasa. We've got a bunch of pulled pork. It's technically a roast, but I'm going to turn it into pulled pork. It's basically the same thing. We got like a couple of like packets of ramen. Among that somewhere will be dinner. Hello, babe. Hello.
How's the game going?
The game is going okay. I got killed by some cheap-ass enemies, but other than that, it's going good.
How are you, son? Are you enjoying looking out the window at the birds?
Yeah, there are birds outside. Very, very good. Alright. I'm gonna grab this. Alright, you guys want to manifest again? Okay, I cannot go backwards. I'm pretty sure there's two of them. Haha! You work for me now, bitch! Is that it? Okay. Welcome. You can just stand there invisibly. That's fine. Talking about pulling pork in front of chat. Ooh. Oh, wow. Become employed, scrub. You can't attack me now. You've got an NDA. Thank you for the pen.
You're welcome.
I will eat it. Nom nom nom. Crunchy.
That's what we do with pens.
I'm the Dr. Rector. I kind of want to wait for him to explode so that I can get whatever loot he has because he's a big enemy. Retirement. Now. Teehee. Aw, you didn't drop any loot? Thank you for the care package, Gremlin. Oh. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Alright. I mentioned this before. There's a very rare achievement for killing 80% of fake vending machines. I don't know what makes a vending machine fake. So I'm just going to kill everyone that I can find. Ah, squats? Okay. Ugh. While I'm up, I'll probably end up doing a quick bathroom break. But let's do some squats. Earn our dinner. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, we're doing curls too? Okay. Give me your weight. Alright. Right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swap arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you for making me. Whoops! Ah, fuck. Well, I just launched my controller. Come here, controller. It's okay. You're okay. Graham is looking outside at the burbs. The controller is. Oh my gosh. I just put it down. Pick it back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Thank you for the exercise, everyone. Let's put the weight down without grabbing the cord to my controller this time. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while we're paused. Be right back.
Villain!
Graham's really staring at something. We did find out recently that there's a cat about. Either some neighbor who lets their cat out, which is a thing you should not do, or just a cat that's gotten free and wild that he goes and looks at. Okay. Whoop. There we go. All right. Assume I'm going to need to put another one somewhere. Oh, it's not even a train. That's a plane. Are we really going to, like, fly somewhere else? I really did not expect us to leave the oldest house at any point. There's an elevator. Where am I? Yeah. Not sure what this connects to. Restore power to use the elevator. You got it. I thought I had, but I guess I missed one. Got another power cube somewhere. I'll open this door. Let's go. Alright. Elevator. Excuse me. Search for the slide projector. Alright. Wow. They weren't wrong about launch damage being busted. I am one-shotting so many more people nowadays. Employee beam. Gray. Alright, we got transportation terminal. We got stuff. Let's get the treasure first. Alright. Airplane evaluation order. Altered examination request, airplane wreckage. Ah, it's not an airplane to go somewhere. It's its own thing. The airplane in question has been brought in from private airfield located in the town of Redacted, Cincinnati. What? Cincinnati is a city. Cincinnati isn't a country? Or a state, to my knowledge. Maybe they mean like a suburb of Cincinnati? I don't know. That feels like an error. It is suspected to be connected to the redacted AWEC case file redacted for details and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor of the in the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel. Special access redacted. For more information on the tunnel redacted and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and redacted, see file 412-4521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for redacted, and initial readings have been taken by research teams, though no altered status has yet been detected. Refer to file 912-8371 for full report. I wonder if someone's gone through the effort of being like, these pages point towards the same file. Boop-a-doop. 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 I hear the sound of a happy retirement. Ordinary AWE. AWE study on hold area is off limits pending further use. Okay, so maybe we're not going to ordinary. We have the thing, and instead of putting it in the Panopticon, we put it past the transit tunnels for some reason. Seems like an odd choice, but... Oh. Hi. I don't know why there was just one guy here, but okay. Ordinary AWE, Stage 1.A, Dump Witness Testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on the shelf. There were lots of dolls. DF interview 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. JF, therapy session 2010. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, likely Tom Barlow, missing. And his gang, Freddy. Note, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. DF, interview 2002. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of an additional slide designation house. Yeah. Button.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother was there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Rio Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces. But we know the truth. A mass abduction. As predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing too. It's time for a short break.
So,
hang in there.
we know that
Overnight, we'll be right back.
America Overnight belongs to the Bureau, so that's why he pivoted immediately to like, oh yes, obviously it was aliens, just like in Brazil in 23. Like, very good. I don't know why they put so many hissing noises there. Ordinary summary. Ordinary, AWE-24, event summary. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power. Slide projector, ID OOP-15. Discovered by local children at a dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides were used in the projected images opened doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Event response. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10-year-old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11-year-old, CP7 materials, were playing at the dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See OOP-15 case file and Darling presentation redacted for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the scene on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led the team to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jessie escaped with the agents when the agents attempted to detain her. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews redacted and prime candidate program files redacted. And then we've got that we just need to, yeah. Episode 349. Wonder how that relates. 10 episodes before the other one. Oh, that's just pointing back to the same one. I thought it would clear afterwards, but it did not. Ah, hell yeah.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Ordinary AWE Stage 4.A, Town Proper Witness Testimonies. This is from Dylan Faden, interview 2002. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector, and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times that he didn't like being a boy because Tom beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse Faden, therapy session 2010. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. Extrapolated information. Additional slide designation Han, SID-36 is verified and in Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Dog Neil, EID 19930. Ah, Dog Neil. We're going to watch this again because sometimes these are longer and have extra details.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map
Graham.
of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome.
Mish, how have you been? It's good to see you. How's school going? How's math going?
Our dreams,
Thank you for the 100 bits.
With power, with our minds.
You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it.
And what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this?
Let me give you a shouty outy. I don't know if you still stream much, but everyone check out Mish. Mish is awesome and cute and adorable.
Or die trying.
And then we gotta click back on the game. Alright, anything over here? Nope. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Can I... Probably gotta go around. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Hey, look, a thing. I want the thing. Ordinary AWE Stage 2, Sled Hill Cave, witness testimonies. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something very dark. The Knot mother lived there with her baby's children. I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. JF Therapy 2010. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Knot mother. I'm so sweet. Aw, I'm not sweet. You're sweet. But yeah, you've been doing well? You've been taking care of yourself? It's always good to see you. Become employed. What we got here? Alright, we got another audio track.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carl Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the gunner's psychological assessment.
Pause it because I want to comment on something, but I don't want to lose it. Okay, maybe they stuck him in the cell because they decided he wouldn't be a good director. In which case, what assholes?
Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
Prison.
Prison.
I saw that one.
Cold,
you're late.
Empty prison.
Welcome in, Casual Artifice.
Poster on the wall.
Mm-hmm. What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean.
Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here.
I mean, what did they expect? Honestly. It's close to wrap up time, but I kind of want to finish this area. I want to see more stuff. I don't have enough for an upgrade. Let me look at the map. Okay, yeah, we're about to loop back to the turntable. We'll go a little further. Ordinary AWE Stage 1B Dump Witness Testimonies. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then we'd just come out, everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation meadow. Okay, so that's why he was a melted dog, because the dreams are melty.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary.
Oh, jeez.
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
What do you mean it's all here? This is like 7, 8 buildings? That is a tiny-ass town. Alright. Stage 4. Ah. So we're marking how far away from the event things were affected. Okay. Which means that up here... this is the dump, in theory. I like that they made a bunch of little cars. Okay. Bunch of caution tape. Ooh. More paper. Ordinary AWE Stage 3 Public School Witness Testimonies. Tom and the others had gotten worse. Scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried making them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. That was the tipping point. It was the Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the not mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew on every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, everything. I remember wanting to tell them that Tom wanted them gone, like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. Disappearances of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to result from slide projector related to AWE. Okay. So yeah, it gave various warping effects, one of which was being able to wish all the adults away. Okay, I think that's everything in this. Oh, okay. Hello, Hiss. Ow. So much for someone's carefully created diorama. Get treed, nerd. Mine. Hooray!
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Maybe it makes the slide projector happy? I mean, this would be where the dump outside town is, right? Maybe just pass through the wall. Combat in a scale model of her hometown. That won't be any more traumatizing. Yeah, it's fine. Ordinary dump site, turntable, transit corridor. More tapes.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things.
Wonder if the psychiatrist worked for the Bureau.
Maybe you wrote it yourself.
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you
It's
feel
a
like
shitty-ass
there's a
psychiatrist,
piece
either
of
way.
you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown that you believe Polaris caused.
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse.
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Okay. Shitty-ass psychiatrist, very possibly working for the agency, trying to keep her under control. Hoping we can get a confirmation of one way or the other. Hey, more notes. Ordinary supplement. Ordinary, AWE-24, details. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden, see interviews redacted and redacted for relevant information, and obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, Dylan Faden claims that there were 8 slides for the projector. Jesse Faden mentions 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Notes, Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of Ordinary Town Dump be brought to the entirety of the ordinary town dump. Wow. Be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation center, the AWB will be investigated in the containment sector. Interesting. So that, I guess that's why it has to be all the way out here. They wanted to keep the projector with the dump, and they wanted to have the entire dump available for testing.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Federal Bureau of Control notice. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the redacted department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in the slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Okay. I mean, it's not as big. I think I can take control of that now. Control? Oh, come back here. I want health regeneration. Oh, I guess it must have died. Mine. Welcome to the agency. Supervisor. It's a lot of dudes. Oh, come on. That was close enough? Rude. Oh, no. Maybe someone else is hitting me. There we go. Search Darling's lab for the slide projector. Alright. Wait, Darling's... Oh, Darling probably has another lab here. Album cover. Anal bum cover. Rebirth. Greatest hits. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's Old Gods album. Became a huge fan instantly. Hell yeah. This is the number after they spent years sorting through it all. That's true. That's true. They've probably drastically reduced the amount of stuff. They might have a second location where they're storing things.
Good girl. Good
Head pats from Moiselle.
Good girl. You are. Yes, you are.
Hi, Moiselle. Thank you for your head pats. How are you doing? I want uppies. Yeah, I'll check the lab in a second. Right now, uppies. What's up here? Is there treasure? Is there rewards? Rewards for my uppies? That doesn't look like it. You're good? You just did a workout? Ah, hell yeah. Emmy took a walk earlier. No visible head pats. Yeah, well, my overlay's not working anyways, so even if the overlay was working, it wouldn't have happened. But my head pat GIF doesn't work anymore, for some reason. So, I need to sit down with Firebot at some point and either replace the file or find a new headpat file. Alright. Lab man. What we got? Stuff. Notice any projector slides or projector accessories discovered must be taken to Dr. Casper Darling. Not much going on here. Not much going on here. Here we go.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Mission complete, face of the enemy. New mission, finish Tango. Ooh, dark place. Well, finish Tango is interesting because we know that Adi is Finnish. What do we got? Launch efficiency, evade energy, shield strength. I don't care about any of that. I will destroy these little ones. Right, missions. Search for the slide protector in dimensional research. What was the other thing I just got? A dark place. Investigate the sector elevator. No notes. Multimedia. Darling presentation on Dylan Faden.
Dylan's a lost cause. I know I struggled to see this, but we contained him now. I wish I had sided with Marshall. Back when it was just one person. So many dead. I thought his youth was an asset. Just too much too soon. Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Okay. And then the hotline. Descent. You have heard wrong/fake news. The board is A-OK/intact. The rebel faction/dissent is former/fired. The crisis/purge is over. This is not a matter/worry for you. You can hang up now, please. I don't like that. Darling's so neat. He is so neat. Dark Place is the start of the second DLC. Oh. Okay. Well, we'll leave that alone for now, then. I'll go a little bit longer. I'll go to, like, 7. Yeah. Wait, no. Can we go through the door to the turntable now? Get our shortcut. Yeah, button. I just got the achievement for completing mission 7. That took a second. Why are there floating rocks here? Oh, nope, they've ceased to exist. Did I end up beating the former? No. So what I decided to do is wait until I've maxed out launch so that I have more damage for the fight. I might even wait longer than that. Might wait till I get some more health pickups as well. Okay. Okay. Interesting. That's still closed off. But there is something over there. Maybe I can turn the thing back at some point. You think you max launch early in the playthrough? Like, I put a couple upgrades into it this playthrough, and I'm already seeing, oh yeah, the damage is a ridiculous change. Energy gained from headshots. Hold on. I wish there was like a delete all below level whatever. Okay. Yeah, energy gained from headshots. Damage while aiming 30%. Damage while aiming 36%. Okay. The damage is silly. It trivializes a lot of enemies. Yeah. Alright. We can... There we go. Maxed out launch damage. Launching enemies. Launching bigger objects. Hold and launch up to 3 objects. Energy now recovers while holding launch objects. We need 8 points for that. Okay. I'll probably start investing in energy and health. Alright, fast travel. Where are we going now? We're going to research. Ah, come on. Rude. How did you get up here? Research ashtray maze. Okay, fast travel. Research. I'm going to imagine that it's that area over on the side. So probably get there from central research. Not sure how things have opened up. Control division, parapsychology. I guess that's the closest. They mentioned Adi, so maybe Adi will just be standing somewhere and be like, "Hey, I cleaned up a bunch of the mold. You can go through this door now." And I'll be like, "Thanks, Adi." And he'll be like, "Hey, good job, assistant janitor. I have 20 new jobs for you. Clean the toilet that pees on you." Yellow. Yellow. Okay. Boop, boop. Alright, there's a elevator there, goes over to parapsychology. Let's... Whee! here? Over here. Over here, but upstairs. Okay. You love Audie? He's the only person that can sass the director. It's true. Alright, this way. No. That's not it. I need to go higher. Can you take me higher? Doodle doodle doo. To a place where there is mold. Yellow. Yellow. Hello. Mine. Mine. There we go. Hooray! Ah, yes, dimensional research. This door was closed before, and now it's open. I don't like cameras. Have a nice retirement. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. And Dr. Darling's office. That's right. Have I gone into Dr. Darling's office? I think I have. Yes. Oh, there's more things here now. Or maybe I haven't. Maybe all of this is just freshly opened up.
Questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for?
Oh.
Do you always need to wear
They gave me this earlier.
And what's the deal with the Hedron
Utilization of paranatural elements resonance. Confidential resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Redacted opened the door to a redacted I've called redacted. The redacted emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder. Is resonance the key element to all altered phenomena? AWEs, altered items, objects of power? Do they share a common redacted that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else could the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer the whole time? Refer to file redacted for full report. There's the physics toy that he plays with in one of the videos. Darling budget request. Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown at your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Wow. Alright, and here's where he was sitting.
Despite what you
Here's where he was sitting.
HRAs are not modern devices. We're not tracking.
Interesting. This is like plans for how the Hedron device works. Why did everything else fall down? Was that supposed to happen?
We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing.
We love corporate bribery. It's true.
Think of them as
Examination of paranatural topics, the astral plane, and objects of power. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users to the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes in the collective subconsciousness would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the redacted in the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth to test as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will remain. Refer to file 632-6498 for full report. Yeah, when I look at them, they fall.
The thing HRAs protect you from.
Linear regressions.
One day that classified not water might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA,
sticky notes. Yes. No.
quick and painless.
This is the exact same board. They thought I wouldn't notice, but I did. Astral or alternative perspective, objects of power and their astral connections. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection with the redacted, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on. I'm going to assume that's the board, or little that I'm allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the blank board, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very redacted of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the blank board, but had a connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the blank board? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the redacted board is a natural fact and not something more redacted? Refer to file 623-9382 for full report. You make a good point. I don't really trust the board. Alright, well, I guess that's all we're going to get from Darling's office. So we're going to head into dimensional research. And we're going to see if, like, the next checkpoint is probably where I'll wrap up. Oh, I set off an alarm. Oh, we got another 3-door situation. Hotline.
Changing labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
Is that just my warranted distrust of authority? I mean, yeah, it's warranted, so why would you ever not trust the board? You serve, obey, work well? You make a good point. Alright. The hotline thing. What's up, boss?
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
Interesting. So how are we going to get through it? Maybe it's either unbound or it's rebound itself to us because we're the new director. Oh, neat.
Bro, contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Ah.
Broken. How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Ati.
Neat. Is this just a dead end at the moment? I kind of want to see what happens when I go down here. Yep, just a dead end. Convenient that there's a control point just inside it. Alright. We can go talk to Adi and then come back. And then that can be where we end it. Let's see what Adi has to say. What's close to the janitor's office? Ventilation? Ventilation. You love the ashtray maze? Cool. Looking forward to it, although I think we're probably not going to get into it too much tonight. I'm going to go, we're going to go talk to Adi, and then that'll probably be where we wrap it. You can actually come here earlier in the game before the mission triggers and get lost in the maze. That's cool. Yeah, I figured at some point Darling's office and the maze unlocked, and it just didn't tell us when. We didn't get a ding. Janitor's office is this way. Adi. Ends up being looping identical hallways before this mission. Cool.
There's no Ati.
No Adi. Did he go in a
Where
picture?
is he?
Did he blue skidoo? Hey, a mission. What a mess. Even more mold. Oh, I didn't get to see what Adi has to say because of that. Sad. Jesse helps Adi by eradicating the mold growths around the coolant pumps in the maintenance sector. We'll worry about that later.
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday.
He did say he was going on holiday. How are the hiss in here? Well, more janitors. Ow! More janitors. Mine. Oh, fuck. There's things in here. Okay, this must be an actual location somehow. Do not underestimate Adi's power. It's true. Federal Bureau of Control. Regarding the furnace, why aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? Seems like a waste of a perfectly good fire. I'm just going to save you a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What's the furnace even heating, and who's in charge of it anyway? It's always lit, but I never see anyone tending to it. The noise it makes is a little, I don't know, off. I mean, I can't be the only one that hears the weird wheezing or whatever it is. Someone should take a look at the thing. Might be time for a replacement. What do we have here? Adi's cabin. Lomilil lumps, holiday humps. The sun is warm, the beer is cold, the kalsu is in the ice. He would be Finnish and in love with saunas. That's just the way it is. There we go. Cleanse 25 control points. Where are we? I guess, yeah, just these pipes behind the janitor's office. Do I wrap up there, or do I go a little further? See where Audie is. Nah, we'll wrap there. I think I get the feeling that we might have a boss fight or something coming. So, yes. Thank you all for coming out and watching. I hope you all are doing well and had a great weekend. I'll be back tomorrow sometime. I don't know when. Our sleep schedules are a little fucky at the moment. Hopefully OBS will behave tomorrow and I'll have my overlays back. Yeah, thanks Gremlin and Artifice for being here. As always, you can follow me on social media. We got a chill, supportive Discord with other streamers in it. And I post on Blue Sky when I'm going live. And if you wouldn't mind sticking around just a minute longer, grab yourselves a raid message. We're going to go and raid somebody. Let's see who's around. Who's online? The Prolo. Well, we just raided the Prolo. I would raid Lucia, but she's playing Pal World, and I really don't like Pal World. I don't think anyone should play it. Healy is doing something called potato flowers in, and then it cuts off. Potatoes with the side of Pokemon. Interesting. Yarny's doing a first Berserker. Alien's doing Monster Hunter Wilds. Mischief's doing Monster Hunter Wilds. Let's raid Mischief in full bloom. Ah, I see. We don't usually get to raid Mischief, so let's raid them. Mischief Horn. Alright. And ooh. Cutscene. Very cool. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow at some point for more Control. You guys take care. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye.